let me just tune this, which is coming off the Broken Heart. Sweet. Aha. Troublemaker. Tune is back. Tune is back. Tune's doing good. All I did was just charge it. I just decided, let me have a look and see. It wasn't showing that it needed to be charged, but I just figured, let me give that a crack, and it fixed it. Just needed to be fully charged, and now it's working great. Okay, so this is, I would say, by far the hardest one I'm introducing to the project thus far. It is a song that I'm sure that you know, and a lot of people are fond of. It is "Tears in Heaven" by Eric Clapton. We're doing a slight change. I know that Eric Clapton is quite fond of steel acoustics, stuff like that. So I wanted to add a bit of an alteration and do it on a more classical approach and add a bit of a nylon string guitar into the mix, particularly with the piece. I think it could be interesting, and the composition for the studio version I've created, I think it blends it well, and we can create something alternative. We create a different space for the piece. The reason I am saying that is the most challenging so far is that this guitar is I like it. It's very lightweight, as I talked about in Broken Heart, but it can be a bit challenging to really sing and get out what you want from it. You have to really play a little bit harder on it. And as you'll notice, Tears in Heaven, the way I've sort of organized and arranged it, can be a bit challenging to play on this guitar. So without further ado, let me play it. I brought up the lyrics because we're similar to Broken Heart. With this song as well, we're sort of about 80% through with it. I have a good understanding of the lyrics, but it's just some of the changes that I want to make sure we get, particularly the phrases of "'cause I know I don't belong," and then "'cause I know I can't stay." Those are two key changes that I want to make sure we get right. So without further ado, let me perform the acoustic rendition for the piece, and we'll go from there. All right. All right. If I saw you in heaven, would you hold my hand? Alright, so as you can see, we have a lot of things we're trying to do. We're trying to focus on the guitar, making sure it doesn't turn into crap. And you can see a lot of the inflections and things, the way I like to play, it's just not working for this guitar. So we have to adjust our playing style for it. And then I'm concentrating on the words as well, so it's a good amount of that. I usually, wouldn't bring in the piece for filming this early on, but I decided, why not? Let's bring it in. So let's do that again. Would it be the same if I saw you? When I know your name, be the same. Okay. 2, 3. saw you in heaven, would it be the same? Oh, if I saw you in heaven, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know don't belong in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stay so I found my way indeed, 'cause I know just can't stay here now. Time can bring you down, time can bend your knee. Time can break your heart, and you beg and plead, beg and plead. Man, boy, sorry gang, I don't know really what is with me. I am just a bit, frankly, I'm a bit overworked. I am trying to do a lot. I have a lot on my plate. I'm really pushing myself. It's difficult to hide it, particularly this week, particularly with all the recordings. It's been really bloody hard this week. Yeah. From the get-go with the drums in week 11, it's been bloody hard. I can't wait to get this week over with all these practice takes for week 11, man. Week 10 wasn't that bad, but this week for week 11 is just turning into an absolute nightmare. Barely rolled out of bed this morning. Yesterday was just, it got like 8 p.m. and I was just so tired, and I was getting pissed off how tired I was. We marched through, but yeah. Today I was feeling alright as well, and then it just hit me around like I was about 3:30ish. It just hit me, and I haven't been able to sort of snap out of it. Finding it really difficult to breathe today as well. I have so much just pressure and tension around my chest and just the way I'm feeling. Oh, jeez. Sorry, gang. Welcome to Project Viminacium. All right. Oh boy. let's do that again. Yeah, so like I said, this guitar for me it's a lot trickier. I have got my acoustic here. It's a little easier to play it. Yeah. Right, because it has a similar texture to the electric guitar. But it's interesting because I started on the acoustic, but then transitioned and I played predominantly the electric. But it's a lighter touch on the acoustic, and I did play a little bit faster, so it makes it a little bit easier. The tempo for the piece makes it for me the most challenging. Like I mentioned for Broken Heart, the tempo is really in that sort of fuck you area. I like to call it that because it really is like that. It's very much sort of that pocket where it's the most difficult to play it at, and it resonates beautifully for the piece, but it makes it quite challenging to play. And then when you have a little more challenging guitar to play with, it can be quite challenging really getting it to sing through. There's too much going on for me to get the best possible performance out of it. All right. Now I've had about 2 years on this guitar, and I'm still not being my friend. So I've had a good amount of time on it, but still it's Alright. Let's do this again. Okay. Alright, snap out of it, man. Come on. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would I mean the same if I saw you in heaven? Must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know don't belong here alone. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you let me stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know just can't stay in heaven. Time can bring you down, time can bend your knees, and time can break your heart. I can break and please, I can please. So you can see how we let the final section go, and we stop it at, and I know there'll be no more Tears in Heaven. I think from my perspective, what I want to share from you in the piece, that ending there feels a lot better to me, and it just offers a different a different side to the piece. Okay, so that was slightly better. Not the best representation of how we've been going with the song, but it's a start. It's a start. It's a place that we can sort of start from and bring in this piece for week 11. Yeah, and look, there's not much else to it really. It is just gonna take some more time, particularly on this guitar. Every little slight change is very noticeable, particularly. Alright, so yeah, there's a decent amount there to focus on, just outside of the words. It feels a bit like Into You from the piano, until we really get a good grasp of it. So yeah, there's a slight change from the original, but not a major change. We're just switching it over to doing a slightly different tone and character for the piece. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful song, it's a beautiful piece. If I can add my own, interpretation and own perspective on things, that would be fantastic. All right, so thank you so much for joining me for these two new pieces, and we'll just keep marching forward. I'm very much looking forward to getting week 11 done, and then hopefully feel a bit better in week 12. Whew. All right, thank you so much for joining me for Tears in Heaven. I'll catch you all very, very soon.